Hey there, how's everybody doing tonight? What do we got? Danny, hey Danny, no, you're not late, not at all. Trevelyan, hey, good to see you again. And Saddlecat, hey Saddlecat, that's my gym buddy, how's it going? Everybody having a good night? Sorry for the late start. On Monday nights, I teach a class at church, and we just got home, but I'm not going to forsake Wizardry on a weeknight, so here I am. A little bit later than I know some people like to be up, so forgive me for that. But it's good to see y'all. This one should be fun tonight because tonight we're going into we're going to explore the other half of level 5, which I believe we've uncovered is an anti-magic zone. So that'll be fun. Or not. Just getting a few things together here. Bear with me just a moment. I miss Danny too. Very much. I love Danny. Woo, anti-magic, yeah. Never a good thing. So I have, for those that are interested, I have shared my thoughts, complete thoughts on this remake at oldgamehermit.com. You can go there. I think it's the most recent article. Maybe it's not. Let me see. Yes, it is. It'll be right there at the top of the page, and you can read ad nauseum everything that I think about the remake. Go ahead and give you a spoiler. It's mostly positive, right? Anything that puts this game in the hands of the modern audience is a positive thing, in my opinion. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump right in. Y'all miss me because I'm psychotic. I do indeed miss you because you are psychotic. You are the most psychotic young lady I've met. In a good way, though. In a very good way. You missed all the shenanigans today, Danny, between me and Saddlecat. We had a lot of good fun. So, just resting up the party, right? Just resting up my healers, because we're going to jump into the maze real quick and heal some hit points. Nothing really happened, just interesting conversations. Honestly, I don't even remember what it was about. I'm sure Saddlecat remembers. My memory is Swiss cheese most of the time. Alright, that's good enough. Oh, the game. Oh, thank you for that. Good Lord. Sorry, y'all. We miss getting to talk to you too. Yeah, that was me, not paying attention. So, check it out. You can... Let's see, what was it? I've got some channel-specific emotes. So far, there's really only one. But in the chat, you can type old GAM32 Woods, WOODS. You can also click the little emote thing at the bottom of the screen and see it there. I'm going to make some more. This is what it looks like, just for fun. It's my little woodland logo. I'm going to make some more. We'll have fun with those. I'll try to make some crazy ones. I'll need some suggestions. You and Saddlecat. I have to pay money for that. Do you have to pay money for that? Are you serious? That's not free? I thought it was the free tier. You have to pay money for that. No way, I don't want to do that. Maybe that is only for subscribers. Aw, well, that sucks. I'll see what I can do about that. Twitch is going to Twitch, right? They're going to do their business model stuff. Alright. So yeah, don't pay me money, guys. Don't do that. I'm not here to make money. But if that's something that you really want to do, there you go, right? Alright. So we are going to take the elevator to level 5. Going through the darkness to the elevator. I have this path memorized. Going down to level 4. So, you know, I just realized Shadowcat's not seen the fun stuff on level 4. So, maybe before we go to level 5, we'll show you. I'm going to keep it real with you, Chief. I'm way too broke. You know, I'm too broke for that. I wouldn't pay to watch me. You're crazy. So this is level 4, Shadowcat. This is what you missed. This is where you find some cool story elements. Testing Grounds Control Center. Authorized personnel only. Do not enter. So we enter, and what happens? An alarm goes off, right? What this alarm does is it fixes it so that the next step you take triggers a fight. Let's see what we get. 2 priests. They're probably bishops. Nope, these are real priests. We're not too worried about these guys. We're just going to go ahead and just whack them. Gonna do just a little excursion before we go to level 5, just to show Shadowcat what she missed the other day. So here we have another sign, Treasure Repository. So I'll be up front and tell you this here is a trap, right? There might be treasure in here, but all that's in here is some monsters, and they might drop treasure, but it's not a room filled with treasure, unfortunately. So we got 2 dragonflies. Again, not going to waste spells on these guys. We'll just whack them. We've kind of out-leveled this level, which is good. But there's a treasure chest. And so this is where it gets fun, Shadowcat. This chest is trapped with a teleporter. Now, the reason that's specifically dangerous is because on this level, there is a chain of rooms. They go in a square. I've not been there in this playthrough, but I know it exists. And there's no exit from these rooms. It's just a loop, an endless loop. So if you get teleported there, and you don't have the teleport spell in your wizard's spellbook, you're stuck. There's no way out, unless you find another chest and spring a trap, teleport trap, and get teleported out. So yes, we can disarm it. 80% chance to disarm it. So there is that 20% chance that we're going to fail. So let's do it. We failed to disarm the trap. Luckily, it did not fire off. I'll try it again. This time we were successful. But there was nothing in there but gold. The risk was not worth the reward. So, hit the alarm again. This time, we've got a priest, some dragons, probably gas dragons, and some dragonflies. So, there's a cool spell that we use in situations like this. Magneto. This spell kills all monsters under 8th level. I think all of these guys are under 8th level. So we're going to cast this. We just have to survive long enough for it to fire off. That's cool. Oh, there they go. Now what do we have here? The Monster Allocation Center. So we see a trend here. This was supposed to be the treasure repository down there. There was nothing there. This is supposed to be where the monsters hang out. So we do have monsters here. But this is a cool fight. And I'll show you why. Well, we've got a ninja here, though. This guy is pretty dangerous. He can one-hit kill. But Wilma now has a cool spell, Litacan, which is a flamethrower spell. She also has a spell that supposedly will kill a monster instantly. Now, of course, there's a saving throw, just like D&D, so they may pass the saving throw. We're going to try it. We'll see if we can kill this ninja instantly. We'll also cast a Mahalato on him just in case, and we'll use Magneto. It was ineffective. The fire spell did work, but it leaves the priests and the ninjas. So we are going to Lido can this ninja. We're going to Mahalato these priests. The reason I'm burning all these spells is because I'm going to go back to town before we jump down to the 5th level. There we go. Ninja's gone. We'll take him this time. Maybe not. There we go. So if you look, that icon on Kyler, Wilma, and Shorty, they're muted. They cannot cast spells. So the cool thing about this fight is every time you beat it, the chest has the same loot in it. And the loot is good stuff. We have a mysterious potion, a ring, and a rod. And like I said, it's the same stuff. And that's important. And I'll show you why when we get to town. So I told you this level has some story elements in it. This is it. In this 10 by 10 room, you note various items, the remains of what might have been, a scrying glass, and amulets of summoning, and other artifacts. Unfortunately, they all seem to be destroyed beyond repair. As your party enters the room, the door slams shut behind you. Shortly after, it glows a pale blue and disappears. Then, the door on the opposite side of the room, that's the one in front of us, glows a bright orange, seeming to beckon the party forward. As the party enters the room, the door slams shut. Another door appears before you. A voice coming from no apparent direction can be heard, and it says, "Congratulations, my loyal and worthy subjects. Today you have served me well and truly proven yourself worthy of the quest you are now to undertake. Several years ago, an amulet was stolen from the treasury by an evil wizard who is purported to be in the dungeon immediately below where you stand now. This amulet has powers which we are now in dire need of. It is your quest to find this amulet and retrieve it from the wizard. In recognition of your great deed, I give you this blue ribbon, which may be used to access the level transporter on this floor." That's the big elevator. "Without it, the party would be unable to enter the room in which it lies." So now this is where the game really begins, right? This is where we're granted access to the deepest levels of the maze so that we can hunt down Werdna and recover the amulet, which is the main point of the game. So the game is called Proving Grounds of the Mad Overlord, and that's sort of what these first 4 levels are, right? These first 4 levels are like the testing grounds. This is where the warriors prove themselves worthy, which we've now done. And we can now proceed to the deepest levels of the maze. So I'll be honest, normally if I was playing this game just for myself, I would stay on this level for a while and grind till about right here, till about everybody's 10th level. And then I wouldn't worry about the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, or 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th level at all. Because I know from my personal experience that there's really not much there. Just being honest. So we are going to take this back to level 1 so we can rest up. There's not much on those levels at all, other than cool monsters and some cool mapping tricks. So I'm kind of torn as to what to do. Like, I really want to check out the 5th level for everybody. Yep, separate the wheat from the chaff. Hey, Kwai Panda, welcome back. It's good to see you again. I don't think we've seen you since the first night that we streamed. We've been doing this every night since, and we've had a blast. So Shadowcat, I told you that chest always has the same stuff in it, and that is a potion, a cure potion, pardon me, a cure poison potion, a deadly ring, and a rod of flame. The deadly ring, if you equip it, is a cursed item, meaning the character cannot unequip it, and it's a bad item, right? The ring of death. And the rod of flame, we have a couple of those now. But the cool thing about the Deadly Ring is that it's very valuable. Where is it at? Who's holding it? There it is. You see it sells for 250,000 gold. So that's really what it's good for. We're selling it, and you see my gold is now in excess of 1 million because I've sold a handful of these. So the reason I have so many potions in my inventory, by the way, is because I know where we're headed. And I know that there will be very little opportunity to heal without magic. I thought I got a breastplate +1 from that chest. Is my inventory too full? I'm missing it. And Panda, I'm glad you're here tonight, because yesterday when we were exploring level 5, we saw some weird behavior. We saw some, I don't know how else to describe it other than visual artifacts. I'm sure by now you've probably received reports on it, but if not, in the rare case that you haven't, maybe you'll get to see it tonight. And I don't really know what to make of it. So that's good enough. Let's rest her one more time. Yeah, so Shadowcat says, good lord. I'm assuming that's at the amount of money. So at this point, like, money for the store is not so much a problem anymore. We already have all the equipment that the store sells that we're going to want. The money now is going to come in handy when it comes to resting and healing at the temple. Because now all of the good stuff we're going to find in the dungeon and not in the shop. So we've got these kobolds here. We'll mull through them really, really quick. And Shadowcat, you may notice also that Brundorf is no more. He is now Brunelita. And that's because I realized that when I was rolling the character, I messed up and I intended it to be a dwarf. I thought I had rolled a dwarf, but actually it was an elf. So just because I'm OCD like that, I switched the name of the character in the portrait to one that's appropriate for the race. Oh, wrong way. We're now actually going to the express elevator, which is down here. You'll see the blue ribbon there in the key inventory. We're going to leave the friendly dragonflies alone. We've unlocked the door, and we're here in the elevator. So we have 4 probably gas dragons. Again, we know the trick with these guys is the Magneto spell. Makes a very challenging fight pretty simple. And we have a chest. What do we have? A trapless chest. Kyla receives armor. Let's see what that armor is. I'm curious. We're going to give it to Shorty because Shorty is the bishop that can identify such things. So it's just some chainmail. We'll give that back to Kyler. And down we go to the 5th floor. So we mapped about probably half of this the other day. And we're going to try to map the rest of it tonight. So I'm casting my low Millwall spell. And we're casting... Oops. Our Dumapic spell. So this is what we've mapped. Sort of the lower half of the map. And then I think it was when I went, the map doesn't show it, but I think It was when I went through 7 East and 11 North, we realized maybe we were, I think that's the area. Maybe it was north of that, but that's when we realized there was no more spellcasting capability. So let me just plot out how I'm going to get there. The auto map does not show any hidden doors we found, but there's one either here or somewhere over here. So let's just do this. Let's go ahead. How did we get there? Maybe I'm wrong. Alright, so I've got to go up and then down, right? Okay. Forgive me, y'all. There we go. Alright. So we have 5 canines here. They look like Rottweilers. That's cool. Look at that. I don't think we've come across these guys yet. I don't know how dangerous these are. Not too bad. Let's see how hard they hit. I can finally eat my unhealthy noodles. What kind of noodles you got? What's that wasn't bad. Ooh, let's see. A stunner. We got another armor. Let's see what it is. I can't help it. I'm sorry. To me, this is one of the more fun aspects of the game, is finding out what all this loot is. Right? Chainmail. More chainmail. So let's go ahead and just discard that one. Alright. That's right. I remember this. There it is. There it is right there. Unhealthy nudes are the best. I love ramen of all form. This weekend, I'm going down to Atlanta, and there is the greatest international store. Oh, so we hit a spinner trap. This is actually, let me redo Doom a pick here. There's the greatest international market in the world there. And I'm going to get all kinds of awesome ramen noodles. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right here was it. And there it is. It's just ramen, but it took forever to boil the water. Alright, so here, I believe in this room, we've lost the ability for magic. And it looks like we've got some were-tigers or something here. Let's check that, right? Let's see. Maybe we've not lost the ability. We're going to... Let's cast a junk spell and see. So... Ooh, oh no. So... The spell went off. So maybe I'm wrong about this. I could have sworn this is where it started. Maybe not, though. Which is good, because I need a spell to get through here. This is a rough fight. There's my Lidocan. And we'll do a Mahalato, just to be safe. Bring Kumi back something. She always gets so excited. Oh, I will. I'll make sure Kumiko gets some good stuff from Japan. She always brings me something back when she goes to Japan. So the least I can do is bring her something when I go to the international market. Okay, so I was wrong about the no magic. I know it's around here somewhere. Splinters. Oh yes, I forgot. Latumafis, where are you? Right here. let's give Bernalita a dial spell. There we go. So I could have sworn. Alright. Yeah. Maybe it was here. Was it here? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, y'all, but I could have sworn there was a anti-magic zone on this floor, and I thought we found it when we were adventuring the other day. I know my personal notes from years ago say there's one here. So there it is. Can't cast spell in anti-magic zone. So we are in an anti-magic zone. So we won't be able to see hidden doors, but we're going to check every wall. What do we have here? Werewolves? Werewolves. Again, no magic here. So this is where, and this is a cool thing I want to show you. This is where some of this stuff, use item, will come in handy. Rod of Flame. What do you think happens when we use the Rod of Flame? Nothing, apparently. I thought it would cast a spell. I believe it used to cast a spell. Maybe it's also fizzled out. But I thought I could use magical items in a non-magic zone. Doesn't seem to be working. So we'll just grind through it. Please tell me it's like a little flamethrower. So I don't remember what spell it casts, but I'm pretty sure historically that those items have cast a Halito or maybe a Mahalito or something. I'm going to experiment with it. What I don't remember is I don't remember if using the item consumes it. I don't think it does, to be honest. But again, it's been a long time. And this is a different version of the game, so maybe not everything works the same as my memory thinks it does. Okay, so this is an interesting bug that I found in the game. This armor does not give me an option to identify it. And the reason why is because it is a leather armor +1. And I've noticed that when I find an item, the bishop cannot identify that item if it's already in their inventory. I know this because earlier I had a Rod of Flame from the chest, and I had the Deadly Ring in the inventory of the bishop, and I could not identify the unidentified items until I moved those identified items out. So I'm not going to unequip my leather armor +1 just to identify this, because I'm positive at this point that's what this is. Alright, so there's no way in this building. And have we mapped all of this? Yeah. Interesting, but I'm pretty sure it's just a glitch. So these rooms do not have hidden doors, but what's down here? I'm curious. Let's see if this is no magic. Oops. Alright, so it's just that room that's anti-magic. My notes are old and probably wrong, because I originally thought this whole level was anti-magic, and that doesn't seem to be the case. So I'm still going to go ahead and use some of these potions that I brought. These healing potions. You'll notice that it changes to a broken item when you use it. It's worthless at that point. Nothing here. I forgot. Let's do a low mill spell too, so I can see these hidden doors. Five small dragons. These are probably the dragon puppies. Dragon puppies. If you're gonna encounter a dragon, this is the best kind. Frodette is in need of some healing. So Shorty's going to take care of that. For now. It's a baby dragon. That's as big as the adults. No, the adults are actually bigger. If you remember, they're like considerably bigger. Gas bomb. Just some gold. I need to do some healing here. We'll do a big heal on Frodette. A big heal on Wilma. That sucked. One more on Kyler. And then we'll do some moderate healing here. Oh, we're running out of spell points for this. So this is where it gets kind of hairy, right? Like I'm running out of healing spell points, but I still want to like pursue the rest of this level. Ooh, is it me or are these dragon puppies a different color? Maybe that's my imagination. Poison needle. We got a healing potion. That was nice. Let's go ahead and use it, right? They look the same to me. It's probably just my imagination. I'm going to give this to Shorty to see if we can tell what this is. I think I'm just going to burn through all these potions. So this is going to be a Latumifus potion because, again, we cannot identify it. Excuse me. Alright, which way do we want to go? Where are we? Excuse me. Okay. So we are actually at the end of the map here. Good noodles. We love a good noodle. 3 ethereal entities. These are the grave mists, I think, and these guys are pain. Oh no, these are shades. I'm gonna try to dispel. I think these guys are a pain in the butt. Well, maybe not. Alright, that was easy. Yeah, we're gonna go left. I want to see what's down this hall. Oh, but you know, I hit the wrong button. Looks like we have some darkness ahead of us here. Five small dragons. Oh. Mahalato. Let's just see what that does for now. So the dungeon really kind of steps you into the big monsters. We start with dragon puppies. Undoubtedly there's more dangerous dragons the deeper we go. Yeah, those dragons got busy a while back. I don't know, maybe they have litters. Maybe it's a pack of dragons. Okay, so we're gonna see what's at the end of this hallway, but I'm starting to get nervous. Oh. Ah, look, okay, so this connects to that other hallway. Okay, so the darkness here connects. That's cool. We're gonna hightail it out of here and go back to town and rest. Guess there's not much else to do in a dungeon when you're a dragon. Got a good point. I mean, between eating people and getting busy, you know. Oh, we're gonna roast these spiders. Have roasted spider for dinner. So when we get back to town, I'm gonna pose a question. And I'm going to wait till we get to town, though, because I don't want to get anybody's hopes up. So at the end of this hallway, there's a spinner, which again confuses the mapping. Alright, so we are going back this way. Eating people is dragon's foreplay. Probably a safe bet. I could say something. I want to say something so bad, but I'm not going to say it. We're going back to the 4th floor so we can head to the 1st floor, get to town and rest up. Have a nice little adventure snack between rounds. Old Saddle Cat, you challenge the kid-friendly rating of this channel. Actually, I think it's marked as adults. Alright, so we're going to the inn. And let's, for the fun of it, go ahead and just actually rest at the inn. We have enough gold. We can afford it. Oops. Okay, so now here's the question. I've already told you that there's not really anything between level 5 and level 9 other than new monsters, mid-level loot, and some interesting level design with traps and spinners and teleporters and things like that. So do you want to see that? Do we want to map every level like we mapped every level in Labyrinth of Lost Souls? Or do we want to go straight down to level 9 and do some treasure hunting down there? Because level 9, we're not quite ready to explore the whole level, but we are ready to do a fight or two and retreat, and get some cool loot in the process. And when I say retreat, we don't have to go far. As soon as you enter level 9, there's a door, there's always an encounter. So yes or no? What are you saying? Are you saying yes to continue to go level by level? I love to see everything. That's what Shadowcat says. What about Danny? And I can't see who else is in the chat. I don't know if it's Trevelin or if it's Panda. Alright, so you guys want to see it all. So whoever the third viewer is, they're already outvoted. Alright, so back down to level 5 we go. There's almost always a fight in this elevator room. These insects are annoying. And they surprised me. Hey there, welcome to the stream. If you have any questions, just feel free to drop it in chat. I'll do my best to answer. Alright. Let's take care of these guys pretty quick. I was hoping that would kill most of them. Wow, they really took a bite out of Wilma. They like her, look at that. They really like her. Like, really, really. Is that revenge for the spell, I wonder? Fighting it up in an elevator. So I figured it out. The reason why sometimes the characters don't do anything is because they were targeting a monster that was already defeated, and now they just don't know what to do. Alright, please let there be something cool in this chest for that. Just a bunch of gold. Alright, so we need to heal. I'll take that. We're going down to the 5th floor. We are going to... We'll see if we can finish this level off. So, here we are. Going to cast... I think we can skirt around the anti-magic zone. So we're going to cast Little Milwa to give us the ability to see these hidden doors. And we'll do Doom Pick just to see. So everything up top, the last little bit, is what we have to explore. Yeah, okay. So, this way. Through here. Down here. Hidden door, doesn't show up on the auto map. Four priests. How do we want to handle this? I'm going to try to silence them. That seems to be hit or miss. Didn't really work. Never seems to, for whatever reason. Let's make short work of these guys. Come on. Oh, he blocked that. Ooh. That fight seemed harder than it should have been. What are the bubbles? I think that's just their spell effect. I wasn't paying attention to what spell it was. Next time I'll watch it closer. Spin me around. It did not spin me around. We're going to go all the way to the end here. Because this is where we were last time. Okay. So let's go to the end of the hall and go up from there. Fish from finding new. So we have more dragon puppies. We'll do a Mahalato on these guys and another one. But how many Machinitos do we have? Yeah, let's. So I'm assuming these guys are level 8 or lower. Let's find out. Oh my. Yeah, they were. Nice. No chest? Lame. Let me do a little low-level healing here. So Brunellita's leveled up. That's awesome. Of course, we have to go to town to make the level happen. So that's good enough for now. Alright, so uncharted territory here. So that is a hidden door, but it takes us to where we've already been. So no need to go through there. So here we have, what are these, fighters? Swordsmen. Alright, so this is where we don't know what's going on with these guys. So once again, I'm going to rely on the Old Faithful spell here. I got 2 of these left. Maybe it'll take them out quick. When you get to that many monsters on the screen, I start to get a little nervous. Remember, this game is potential permadeath, right? So we want to treat it with respect. Dead end hall. Dead end hall. Are we going to continue the trend here? Looks like it. Oh, it's different this time. But look, that was a one-way door. So we're committed to whatever's ahead. And it looks like a room with a bunch of doors. Alright, so we've been partially through here. That's the darkness area. Okay. So it's not the end of the world. Oh. So this time we're gonna cast one of these Lidocan spells on the wolf boys here. We'll do a Mahalato on the rodents. Didn't kill the were-rats though. Didn't kill them either. But we should make short work of them now. We'll just kind of mow through them here. Well, they can fight from the back row. You can hit better than that. They're just whittling down my hit points. Maybe we'll get lucky this time. Oh, come on. Kyler can do better than that. Getting some good experience though. Poison needle. So let's update the map here. So we don't want to go through that again. Let's go back this way. Oh no, not again. Let's go back this way. Well, that's a one-way. Alright. So we have no choice. Go through the maze of doors here. So you can see how it slowly grinds you down, right? To where you feel kind of confident, but you also get yourself in trouble. Like right now we're doing okay. But if we get stuck in a spot, it could very easily be disastrous for us. So we have just one pit bull terrier there and he's gone. Dungeon dogs are the worst. They're the worst dogs. They're the worst. Let's go ahead and see what was through here. Okay. Kind of two birds, one stone that. I think we can handle these guys. I want to play this so bad. Man, I love to hear that. So I know that This specific one is right now just on the PC. But the one we played last time, Wizardry Labyrinth of the Lost Souls, that is on PlayStation Network. It is playable on your PS5. And there's other games like this too. I'm not sure. There's a game series called Etrian Odyssey that is heavily inspired by this game. They redid those. It was like a DS game, but I know it's on PC, and I think maybe they actually did. I'll have to look it up, but I think it's on a console too. I could be wrong about that, but if it is, I'd recommend that. It's very Wizardry-like. These guys in the back are, I don't know how to say it, daimyos, like daimyo, ultimate samurais, these guys. We want to take these guys out quick. That still requires money. Yes, it does. But I think Labyrinth of Lost Souls is maybe 20 bucks. It's not much. Their armor class is high. So the bubbles is Catino. He was trying to put us to sleep. That answered your bubble question. Why would you use bubbles for sleeping spells? I don't know. Again, remember, a lot of the spell animations and things are still in progress. They may change that. So this room has an exit to the right, which you've already been there. So it's going to be a room with a bunch of empty rooms in it, just to annoy us, I think. Where am I at? Because the maps is not making sense at the moment. Wait, what did I see a minute ago? Return to town. How can I return to town? How is that working? Return to town. Oh, it leaves the characters in the maze. Okay. I got confused for a second. I was like, are you telling me that I don't have to walk back? But no, that'll just abandon the characters in the maze. Returns me to town. We might about have this level licked, guys. Just about. There's a section down here. Every step. Because I'm weird. 5 priests. No, not this time. Let's see. La Halito. That's one we've not used yet. La Halito erupts an even larger fiery explosion amid a group of monsters. Let's do that. We've not used this spell yet. Boom! I like that spell. I can appreciate it. It's the week of payday, I get it. I like La Halito. It's even better than Ma Halito. Alright. So this door we've not been in. This puts us in the uncharted area. Right? Yes. So let's see what's in here, and then we can mark level 5 off our list. We have a hidden door here. And a regular door here. And that puts us... Have we seen it all? I think we might be missing a little bit. No, guys, that's it. That's the maze. Like, there's a couple empty rooms, I think, but that's it. So now to go back home and rest up. Dispel these guys. Try to. Oh, that worked wonderfully. Oh, there is a hidden door here. But it's another empty room. Lots of empty rooms, yo. Some people think that's weird. But I mean, remember, the whole purpose of the game is to confuse, right? To get people lost in a maze. Where am I at? I'm lost. Okay, I gotta go this way. That spinner trap tricked me, see? I was looking at the auto map and not at where I actually was. Alright, so I'm on the right path now. There it is. And there's our saving elevator. So we're gonna Mac attack these guys, right? We're gonna have a big Mac attack here. So we're ready to go home. Love that spell. Poison needle in the chest. Failed to disarm. What is with this thief with 18 agility that cannot disarm these chests? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Turn to the right. And that's our shortcut home. So let's go ahead and level up Brunelita and Frodette. Give her a little luck. So Frodette's maxed out on everything but intelligence and piety. So we'll just go ahead and start adding to those stats. Now I don't remember, did we have anything to sell? Some chainmail. So this armor is indeed leather armor +1. I was right about that. We'll sell that. And the way the merchant works is they only have what they start with until I sell them something else. So you're not going to find any grand items here. Of course, there's the deadly ring we were talking about. Until I find stuff in the maze and start selling it to him. And then he'll have it in his inventory. So I think this is where we're going to end it tonight, because we've cleared level 5. And then tomorrow, we'll check and see what level 6 is all about. Because I'm not 100% sure how the saving works, I'm going to enter the maze and come back to town. So I know it saves when I come to town. So that's it for tonight. It's getting a little late, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and get off here. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. And I hope everybody has a great evening. Thanks for hanging out and watching. And I will see you guys later. Good night.